Hey, what's going on? I am your host, Solo Mission. I'm back on here for the latest video. This is that political type video, even though I donned the Mgtow gear. So let's go ahead and move forward here. And this video is titled The Politics of African American Women. Now, the context of this video here is in regards to the shooting death of Stephon Clark. To refresh your memory, he was a 22-year-old African-American male that was gunned down, unarmed, in the backyard of his grandparents' home. He was shot at least 20 times, hit in the back 8 times. Of course, you can find more of that on this platform as well to get the more inside and detailed story. But for the purpose of this video, it's really broader. Now, the audio and video clip of the woman that I have in this video here, it falls in the category of fair use, as it is presented on the internet freely. And with this here, when I seen her response to Stephon Clark's death, let me set the tone here. The woman in the clip, her beef is that Stephon Clark had on his social media page that he didn't date African American women. He preferred to date outside his race, and he has 2 children, I believe, from a woman that's non-African American, if you will. And this particular female here just so outraged that he took the time to post on his social media page that he doesn't date African American women, or never will, or whatever he said, not a direct quote. But she took offense of him posting that on social media and letting other women know that he has a preference and a choice of what women he want to be involved with. It's a reason why he had that choice. For many men that understand sometimes the difficulties of dating African American women. The politics of it is shown here. That even when you see someone gunned down in an unjust way, shot at 20 times, hit 8 times in the back, unarmed, holding an iPhone, this woman said that she can't feel sorry or pity. She won't go protest for him. She won't stand up for him solely for the reason of what he put on his social media page and his preference of dating. Let me interject this real shit. I see a lot of women on this YouTube platform talk about they swirl with white men. How being with a white man or man is better for them. The white gentleman helps them aspire to strive high, reach that higher plateau, always stand driven and focused. They said that they can only have a mature conversation with a white gentleman because us African American men, we are hard to find. We are in jail, thugs. We're being killed, murdered, or we're gay. That's how black women sum up African American men. So we can't get a sister, quote unquote, to stand with us, even though we date outside our race. And when I talk about dating outside our race, that's a whole nother bag there. Because you do see athletes seeing that when they do make it, they have to get them a Caucasian white woman. For me, I haven't understand that concept. I haven't. What it is, what it is. Who am I to judge what one man sleeps with in his bedroom? It's none of my business. But if that same man is gunned down in an unjust way, I don't give a shit who he has in his bedroom at night. Whatever the case may be, I'm going to get out there and support that man, no matter what skin color the person is. Because the person was gunned down in an unjust way. You can't justify that. But with this here, it just again crystallized to me, why I go Mgtow.
I'm gonna get backlash from black men.
The African American woman will come on here and say that she gives no fucks about someone getting shot in an unjust way, with all these African American men getting shot, it seems to be annual. Every year we have some unarmed male or female being shot by them. And every time we see these little side nuances that don't nobody report about, like the officer cussing at the person. You cuss at an officer, that's disorderly conduct. But they can approach you and cuss you out, threaten you, and then of course they can pull a gun on you and blow you away. That's cool. They can cover the body camera and mute the audio on the body camera. That's fine as well. That's okay. They can plant evidence. They can falsify the police report. That's fine too. See, these are some of the shit that Black Lives Matter is not taking a stand for. From 2012, hit the news of Trayvon Martin. Till the time you're watching this video, and all the countless of African American men and women who make the news and the ones that don't make the news. All the Hispanic, Latino, Puerto Ricans that get shot. Asian Americans. What about deaf and blind people that get shot that don't never make the news? Well, we know why it doesn't make the news, because politically it doesn't give the ratings that these media outlets want. That's why they do it. So they're going to go where this country is richly hated and rooted in. The black and white race bait. We never see Black Lives Matter speak on black crime. And I'm not surprised, because that's not their focus. I mean, if it's Black Lives Matter, well, surely and most definitely you'll be going to every inner city in every state and curbing the black on black crime, right? I mean, that would be your first agenda. But we need you to write some laws and get some congressmen and congresswomen to sign these new legislation laws and say that this and that must be done to get your vote and to keep your ass in office when it's time for you to be elected again. Because this is what Black Lives Matter for been doing for Black Lives, right? Black Lives Matter, right? That's what they said now. See, in this video, you see I'm getting off topic because it's multiple directions that I can direct my anger to when I talk about being an African-American male. I got sisters, quote unquote, telling me I'm not good enough because I don't want to step up to the plate and take care of their bullshit. So you got bitch ass niggas like Derek Jacks getting fame and shit, telling females what they want to hear in every video. If your man don't want to be with you because you got 5 kids, you need to kick him to the curb and get you a real man. Real man will take you a 5 kids. Nigga, get your simp ass on with that bullshit. I'm not taking care of no bitch or 5 kids. Nigga. No, I'm not. I don't have time for a ready-made family. I don't have time for an African-American woman telling me that if I get shot by the cops, just because I did outside my race, she's not going to support me and stand for me.
They talking about, this is why I love Asian women. They talking about, it's just my preference. Well, my preference, nigga, is to ignore your fucking death. My preference, nigga, is to pay you fucking dust. That's my preference.
See, I understand the mindset of most African-American women, especially in today's time. But when we have a real conversation about real world issues, that's not important to most African-American women, unless it affects them directly in their living room. If it's across the street, they don't give a 2 shits about it. Girl, my nails broke. Fuck what they doing. That's the shit. That's the shit. And that's the dialect too. It's real dialect. Real shit. And just like this female here, whether she trying to get fame or fortune, she claims she's writing a book or something. I don't give a fuck. It angers me that this is what it comes to. That just because you prefer to die outside your race as an African-American man, for whatever reason you have, that your sisters, quote unquote, is not going to have your back when they see clear cut that you've been shot in an unjust way, that you're not getting the true justice that you deserve. This is the mentality now. And this is what I'm supposed to come home to. This motherfucker here. This motherfucker? No. Nah. Mgtow. Alright? So with this video right here, now I'll leave the clip so you can see this female.
Are trying to find black power in pink pussy and disrespecting black women to do it. Got me fucked up. The same men who think that they understand what's going on, the same men who are mad about police brutality are trying to find black power in pink pussy.
It's new. And what I mean by new Negro, just because you come up, you don't have to sell out. You know, like Don Lemon, or whatever the fuck his name on CNN and shit. Sweet dick in the booty ass nigga. That motherfucker. That motherfucker there. You don't have to sell out to your own race and shit to try to fit in and fit what the news media want you to do. You ain't got to do that, man. You see what I'm saying? I understand it now. Because at the moment of real political change and dynamics, 9 times out of 10, an African-American woman is not going to be there to have your back. She's not. Even if you're married to her, you got to sit here and wonder if she's cheating on you because she's seen the new co-worker guy they just hired on her job. That kind of shit. The fuck. You have to wonder, do your wife want you after all these years that went by and you got all these kids for no reason? See, what a man should do if he called himself settling down, you need to get to that political shit. You need to ask this female that you fancy, what's on that brain? Alright? Because 9 times out of 10 ain't shit on there but reality TV. Real Housewife of this. Hollywood that. All that bullshit that don't matter. But that's what they worry about now. Hair, nails, and toes, clothes, and reality TV. Gotta have that cable. Got to. What's on Netflix, girl? That kind of shit.
And let this be a lesson. Because I think there's going to be a huge backlash. And I'm going to be a part of it. Because I'm going to spread this message far and fucking wide. If you do not have loyalty to black people do not have to have a loyalty to you. And that includes black women.
So I know, as an African-American man, what I need to do. I need to stay woke. I need to stay a visionary. I need to make sure I have my shit together. I need to know that in hard times and economic crisis, and when we have real racial issues and tension in this country, for which we will always have, it's not going nowhere, that I understand that me being a man here, it must start with me. I must be mentally woke. I must see the different side here. I don't have to wait till it happens. I don't have to get robbed before I can understand how I feel to get robbed. I don't have to get shot. I don't have to get pulled over by the police to understand how they feel. Why do African Americans have to feel targeted? And then why do our sisters fail to understand that what African American men feel when we go out the door every single day? Every day. Trying to find work, trying to keep work, trying to stay out of jail. Us hating on each other. What that nigga mean mugging me for? A whole ass nigga. All that kind of shit. That's what we deal with every day. And it would be nice for any man that find himself wanting to settle down that you got an African American woman to come home to. That would be nice. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Good luck with that fuck shit. Alright? Y'all have a good one.